Yes, hello dear students. Welcome to the new session. And in today's session, we are going to discuss about gate PYQs on finite automata and regular expressions. इसकी बात कर रहे हैं. We will discuss the gate PYQs on finite automata and regular expressions. So basically, in this session, we are going to learn that how to attempt the gate problems. As I told you in the previous sessions, as I told you in the previous session that there are two different approaches. You should apply the concept and solve the problem. And another approach is you have to follow the option elimination approach by looking at the problem, by looking at the conditions given in the problem. You can easily identify that which conditions are satisfiable and which are not satisfiable. तो based on that concept आप easily कुछ options को eliminate कर सकते हैं. एंड वो एलिमिनेशन तभी होगा व्हेन यू आर हैविंग ए गुड कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी. जैसा आप जानते हैं गेट एग्जामिनेशन में मिक्स कॉन्सेप्ट्स पे प्रॉब्लम पूछी जाती है. कैसे पूछी जाती है? प्रॉब्लम्स आर आस्क्ड ऑन मिक्स्ड कॉन्सेप्ट. किसके बेसिस पे पूछी जाती है? मिक्स्ड कॉन्सेप्ट के बेसिस पे पूछी जाती है. तो ये हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव है कि जो मिक्स कॉन्सेप्ट पे प्रॉब्लम पूछी जा रही है तो उनको कैसे भी हम सॉल्व करें. देखिए राइट हैंड साइड में मेरी चैट है, तो जो इसलिए मैं बार बार इधर उधर देखूंगा. तो आइए स्टार्ट करते हैं विद सम ऑफ द गेट पीवाईक्यूज. लेकिन वो जितने भी पीवाईक्यूज होंगे दैट इज प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस होंगे, वो सभी रिलेटेड होंगे फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा एंड रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन से. जैसा आप जानते हैं प्रीवियस सेशन में हमने डिस्कशन किया था गेट पीवाईक्यूज का, एंड दोज गेट पीवाईक्यूज वर रिलेटेड टू कॉन्टेक्स्ट फ्री लैंग्वेजेस एंड कॉन्टेक्स्ट फ्री ग्रामर. तो आइए स्टार्ट करते हैं विद द फर्स्ट प्रॉब्लम ऑफ टुडेज सेशन. चलिए शुरू करते हैं. एंड द फर्स्ट प्रॉब्लम इज ऑफ गेट 2008. दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ गेट 2008. तो देखिए सबसे जो इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट है, किसी भी प्रॉब्लम को आपको अच्छे से रीड आउट करना है. जैसा आप जानते हैं कि गेट एग्जामिनेशन में प्रॉब्लम मिक्स कॉन्सेप्ट पे पूछी जाती है. डोंट बी बायस्ड. जब आप गेट एग्जामिनेशन में फ्रेश अपियर कर रहे हैं तो आप बायस नहीं होना है, क्योंकि वो आपको कंफ्यूज करता है. बिकॉज ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ द कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन टू फेल द मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट, एंड as you know objective of the semester examination is to pass the maximum number of student. तो वो आपको बिल्कुल बायस्ड नहीं होना है. आपको अगर कोई कॉन्सेप्ट भी पता है, दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ गेट एग्जामिनेशन, देन यू नीड टू बी केयरफुल. यू हैव टू रीलुक, यू हैव टू रीड द प्रॉब्लम once twice or thrice if required. तो आप उसको प्रॉपर्ली रीड करेंगे एंड अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे, देन यू हैव टू अप्लाई द कॉन्सेप्ट. ओके. या गुड इवनिंग डियर तेजस. So let us start with the first problem. Which of the following regular expressions describes which of the following which of the following regular expressions describe regular expressions describes which of the following regular expression describes the language over 0 1. The language over 0 1. Over 0 means the set of input is 0 1, consisting of strings that contains exactly two ones. That contains exactly two ones. Exactly two ones. And the options are, so Tejas, if you are having any other problem, you can share. Rishabh, if you are having any other problem, Rishabh asked me one question and I will definitely respond at the end of this session today. So Rishabh was, the question of Rishabh was, sir, how to maintain the consistency in the preparation. And consistency means उसका मतलब था कि हम जो प्रॉब्लम्स है जब उसको सॉल्व करते हैं तो उसको प्रॉपर्ली अटेम्प्ट नहीं कर पाते, कॉन्सेप्ट्स को रिकॉल नहीं कर पाते, तो उस पर हम थोड़ा सा डिस्कशन करेंगे. डेफिनेटली वी विल डिस्कस दैट पार्ट. So the option A is 0 plus 1 closer, 0 plus 1 closer, double 1, and you can say 0 plus 1 closer. This is option A. And the option B is 0 closer, double 1, 0 closer. And option C is 0 closer, 1, 0 closer, 1, 0 closer. And option D is 0 plus 1 closer, 1, 0 plus 1 closer, 1, and at last we are having 0 plus 1 closer. Yeah, we are having 0 plus 1 closer. So let us start the solution. But before starting the solution, आप you should solve this problem at your end. आप अपने end पे solve करिए and then you have to verify the solution from my answer. So first of all, you need to read out the question properly because and you have to find out the key terms. What is the asking point of this question? कि क्या पूछा गया है? Which of the following regular expression? कुछ regular expression दिए हुए हैं और वो पूछ रहा है कि इनमें से कौन सा regular expression है जो ये describe करता है कि एक language है 0 और 1 की which consists of strings that contains exactly two words. The concept is related to exactly two one. So I told you multiple times as I remember. So you must remember the difference between exactly, at least, and at most. These are very common terms for computer science students. This is at most. This is at most. So when we talk about exactly, say I am saying exactly 3. Yeah, say yeah, we can say because here 2 is used. Say I am saying exactly 2. So what is the meaning of exactly 2? Equal to 2. Exactly 2 means equal to 2. Exactly 2 represents equal to 2. And say if there is a condition of at least 2. At least means come se come. So at least 2 represents greater than equal to 2. And you are having at most 2. So you are writing at most 2. It means ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 2 हो सकता है. So in case of at most there may be 0, there may be 1 or there may be 2. This is a possibility in case of at most 2. So you will write it as less than equal to 2. जैसे आपने as we have studied the binary tree in case of a data structure. So what is the condition of binary tree? A tree is said to be a binary tree when it contains at most 2 child. So in case of at most 2 child, there can be a 0 child, there can be a 1 child, or there can be a 2 child. Is it clear to everybody? So this is related to exactly means equal to, at least means greater than equal to, and at most is less than equal to. So now you have to solve it. And now in this case, you have to follow the option elimination approach. So you have to follow the option elimination approach. Tejas, which is the correct answer in this case? According to you. So it is mentioned that it contains exactly two ones. Set of input is 0, 1. Exactly two ones. So exactly two ones can appear in any sequence. So let us apply option elimination approach. Let us apply option elimination approach. किसकी बात कर रहे हैं? We are talking about option elimination approach. Option elimination approach. Let us apply option elimination approach. What is the option elimination approach? So in option elimination approach, say let us eliminate one by one. So this option A contains consecutive one. क्या contain कर रहा? They are containing one as a, you can say this is a one as a substring. क्या कह सकते हैं आप? Double one as a substring. Or you can call it as a two consecutive one. और हम क्या बात कर रहे हैं? अगर हम option A की बात करें, so option A is representing double one as a substring. मतलब because one can be in the closure of 0 1 and one can be in the closure of 0 1, but double one represents the 1 1 as a substring. Option A क्या represent कर रहा है? 1 1 as a substring. 1 1 as a substring. So this is an incorrect option. ये क्या है? This is false. You can call it as a false or incorrect. Why? Because we have to find out the regular expression that generate the string consisting of exactly two ones. So this is not containing exactly two ones because ones are coming from this 0 plus 1 closure as well as from this 0 1 closure. Is it clear to everybody? So this is false. This is an incorrect option. Now let us try second option. Let us try option B. As I told you earlier in the previous session, incorrect options are the opportunity for upcoming exam. So let us try option B. 1 1. So here is a single 0 star 1 1 0 star. So it can be represented as it contains not 1 1 as a substring. It contains consecutive ones. क्या contain करता है? It contains two consecutive ones. क्या represent करता है? Option B. It contains two consecutive ones. Two consecutive ones. जिसकी बात हो रही है? We are talking about two consecutive ones. So this is the option B. So it is also incorrect. It is not representing the exactly two ones. Now let us try option B. Option C. So in case of option C, you can look after it. it contains exactly two ones. This is 1 and 1. Also there can be, because in case of 0 comma 1 here consisting of exactly two ones, so this one is conditional, this is conditional, and this 0 is unconditional. 0 क्या है? Unconditional है. And you are very much aware for the unconditional there used to be self loop in case of finite automata, and self loop are represented by closure. So it can be represented by 0 closure. And 1 is conditional. So there can be any number of zeros before first one, there can be any number of zeros after this one, or there can be any zero thereafter, there can be 1 and 0. So when you will open 0 closure, it will give exactly 2 1. So you can expand any 0, any 1. So it can give, but it will generate all the string that contains exactly 2 1. So option C gives all the strings containing exactly 2 1s. It will generate all those strings. So option C is the correct option. Tejas, Rishabh and everybody else, I hope this is clear to all of you. And option D is representing at least two ones. देखिए, there are at least two ones, 1 and 1. So there can be any number of zeros, and before that, after that, and at the end. So option D is representing what? The option D. Option D is representing at least two ones. किस condition को represent कर रहा है? Greater than equal to two ones. It is representing at least two ones. किसको represent कर रहा है? At least two ones. So this option is also incorrect. Tejas, is it clear to you and everybody else how to solve or how to eliminate the problem? So we can recognize, like we can create a regular expression for the given sentence or a given language, or vice versa. If a given expression, we can write the in the language form the given expression. So now let us consider the another problem. Let us consider the another problem, and this is the problem of GATE 2015. This is the problem of GATE 2015. किसकी problem है? This is the problem of GATE 2015. So let us understand what is the problem. And you have to solve it at your end. The number of states in the minimal DFA, the number of states in the minimal DFA, in the minimal DFA, the number of states in the minimal DFA corresponding to the regular expression corresponding to the regular expression corresponding to the regular expression 0 plus 1 closer 1 0 is 0 plus 1 closer 1 0 is, ये हमें बताना है the number of states in the minimal DFA. When we are talking about minimal DFA, so the number of states will be minimum. क्या होंगे? The number of states will be minimum. This is a numerical answer type problem, but I am giving you the option. Say 2, option B is 3, say option C is 4, and say option D is 5. I am giving you the option, but this is a numerical answer type problem, and you are very much aware that there is no negative marking for numerical answer type problems. There is no negative marking. So everybody solve it, and you have to find out the minimum number of states in minimal DFA corresponding to the regular expression. This is the regular expression. So how you can solve this problem? In this problem, you can do one thing. You are having a regular expression. For the given regular expression, you can construct a DFA directly. Or what you can do? You can construct an NFA corresponding to it and then convert it into the DFA. क्या कर सकते हैं? Then you have to convert it into the DFA. So this regular expression, जो given regular expression है, if I am talking about the given regular expression, which is 0 plus 1 closer 1 0. So what this regular represents? This regular expression represents that it will generate all the strings ending in 1 0. ये क्या represent करता है? All the strings ending in 1 0. क्या represent करता है? All the strings ending in 1 0. किससे end हो रहा है? They are ending in 1 0. all the strings ending in 10. ये clear है? So you can construct a DFA directly. So this is the first approach, and this is your first approach, and this is your second approach. So it's up to you. जिसमें आप comfortable है, you have to follow that approach. Now I am telling you from both the approaches. So let us follow the first approach. Let us solve this problem with the help of first approach. Say approach first. We are constructing direct DFA. क्या कर रहे हैं? We are following regular expression to our DFA. So let us construct. It is very much clear to all of us. It is generating all the strings ending in 10, or what is sigma over sigma is equal to 0, 1. Because set of input क्या है हमारे पास? We are having 0, 1 as a set of inputs. Is it clear, Tejas? Please respond something on the chat. ये इसको represent कर रहा है. So now let us draw the DFA. Let us draw the direct DFA. So when you will construct a direct DFA, it will look like, say 1, 0 को, first of all you have to insert 1, 0 in between the states. So this is Q0, then there is an input 1, another state is Q1, then you are inserting 0. क्या insert कर रहे हैं? You are inserting 0, and say you are on another state which is a final state. This is Q. This is Q2 state, which is a final state. Now we are converting it into a DFA. So there can be a possibility, there can be any number of zeros before it, there can be any number of zeros before this one, so we can write it as a 0. So there can be the situation, the string can be like this. So this self loop will allow this string to be accepted by this finite automata, but there can be the string of the form 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. So these strings are also ending in 1. They are also ending in 1, 0. So but this string 4 times 1, 0 is not accepted by this string. Even double 1, 0 is not accepted by this string. So we will put a self loop on Q1 corresponding to input 1. क्या करेंगे? Self loop of 1 on the state Q1. Is it clear to everybody? Now this string will be accepted. The similar strings can be accepted. Now there can be the possibility, say you are having 1, 0, and then you are having again 1, 0. This is one of the possibility. So this is 1, Q0 से Q1 क्या हो गया? 1, and corresponding to 0, this is Q2. Now you are again having 1, so you can send the transition back to the state where there is a self loop for 1. So it will accept, it will accept 1, 0, 1, 0. 1, 0, 1 is accepted, 1, 0, 1 is not accepted. Why? 1, 0, 1 is corresponding to the state Q1, which is not accepted. Now in the same way, you can there can be the other possibility. Say you are having the string of type, say you are having a string 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. There is the possibility if this string is also ending in 1, 0. So what will you do? Say corresponding to 1 you are on Q1, corresponding to 0 you are on Q2. देखिए, corresponding to this one you are on Q1, corresponding to this 0 you are on Q2, and now there are again 0. But because this is a deterministic finite automata, set of input is 0, 1. From each state there will be 2 transitions. One is corresponding to 0 and another one is corresponding to 1. So what will happen in this case? So again there is a 0. So corresponding to this 0, what we can do? We can send it back to the Q0 state. क्या कर सकते हैं? Corresponding to 0, we will send it back to the Q0 state where there is a self loop of 0. So now you can see that for all the zeros, it will stay on Q0. The transition will stay on Q0 state. Now when again there is a 1, so corresponding to this one, there will be a state Q1, corresponding to 0, it will be on final state. इस पे होगा final state. So it is also accepted. This string is also accepted. Is it clear to everybody? This string is also accepted. So this is the approach one. Now, so how many states are here? 1, 2, 3. So the 3 states are required. You can also understand it that if a string is ending in 1, 0, so definitely there will be 2 inputs required 3 states. So there was no need to construct it like that. You can, if your concepts are clear, you can directly find out the minimum number of states required in this case, because the minimum length string is of size 2. So the number of states required are 3. So option B is the correct option. So this is one way. And what is the other approach? You can, first of all, you can construct an NFA, then you can convert then an NFA into the DFA. So let us apply the approach 2. So approach 2 is for those students who feel that it is difficult for them to construct a DFA in one go. To construct a DFA in one go. So what we are going to do here, we are having a regular expression. We will construct an NFA, then we will convert this NFA into DFA. क्या करेंगे? We will convert this NFA into DFA. So the given regular expression, what is the given regular expression is 0 plus 1 ka closure, 0 plus 1 closure and 1 0. It is the given regular expression. Am I right? Yes, I am right. 1 0. So what will you do? You can construct a finite automata corresponding to the given regular expression, and you know about the three different roots. This is the concatenation of, say this is R1, this is R2, and say this is R3. This is the concatenation of 3. This is the concatenation of 3. So you can directly construct a NFA for it. What will be the NFA? Because there is this closure of 0 1. So this closure of 0 1 represent the self loop on initial state corresponding to input 0 1. And there is input 1 corresponding to input 1, there is a transition on Q1 state. Then corresponding to input 0, there is a transition on Q2 state. There is a transition on Q2 state, and this is the final state. This is the final state. This is the NFA. Why it is an NFA? Because there is a transition on Q naught corresponding to input 1 on Q naught, and corresponding to input 1, there is a transition on Q1. So this is an NFA. Now you can convert it into the DFA according to the concept of converting an NFA into DFA. So you just construct an NFA transition table. I am writing it slowly to make you understand, but in the examination you do it very fast. NFA transition table. So you are having, and what is the NFA transition table? You are having three different states. So this is Q0, then you are having Q1, and then you are having Q2, which is the final state. And your inputs are 0. Your inputs are 0. So let us find out corresponding to input 0. देखिए Q0 पे when you are applying input 0, there is a transition on Q0 state. Corresponding to input 1, there is a transition on Q0, Q1 state. Now let us discuss about Q1. Corresponding to Q1, Q1 पे जब हम 0 input apply करते हैं, there is a transition on Q2 state. And corresponding to input 1, there is no transition. You can keep it dash or you can write it as 5. And on Q2 state, there is no transition for 0 and 1. So you can write it as 5. Now construct a DFA transition table. So we construct a DFA transition table only for those states reachable from initial state. DFA transition table. Transition table is also known as state table. You are very much aware about it. No need to write it again and again. So this is delta, inputs are 0 1. Now you are having initial state. So this is Q0 is the initial state, and again you are having Q1. So we cannot write it right now. We will consider those states which are reachable from initial state. किसको consider करेंगे? We will consider those states which are reachable from initial state. Corresponding to 0, this is on Q0 state. Corresponding to 1, this is on Q0 Q1 state. क्या है Q0 Q1 state? Now the new state is Q0 Q1. So consider the state Q0 Q1 as per the procedure. And what is the transition corresponding to Q0 Q0? Input Q0 Q1 corresponding to input 0. There is a transition on Q0 Q2. This state पे there is a transition on Q0 Q2. And corresponding to input 1, there is a transition on Q0 Q1 only. This is Q0 Q1. Now let us see that what is the new state Q0 Q2. There is a state, there is another state Q0 Q2. So let us consider Q0 Q2 and find out the transitions of Q0 Q2 corresponding to 0. Q0 Q2 corresponding to input 0. There are the transition Q0 5. The union will be Q0 only. क्या होगा? Q0 will be the only union. Now let us find out another state which is Q0 Q1 and 5. So union will be Q0 Q1 5. So union will be Q0 Q1 only. Now which state will be the final state? That those states of DFA will be final state which contains the final state of NFA. So this is the final state. Now you can construct the transition diagram corresponding to it. So what is the DFA transition table? So the DFA transition diagram, you can construct it quickly. So this is Q naught, and you are having another state as Q naught Q1. Here Q naught Q1 is not two different states. Each set is representing one state only, and another state is say Q naught Q. क्या represent कर रही? This is Q naught Q2, and say Q naught Q2 is a final state. ये क्या represent कर रहा है? It is representing a final state. See, this is our initial state, Q naught is the initial state, and Q naught Q1 is non-initial state. You get in non-initial state. Now you have to mark the transitions. Corresponding to input 0 on Q naught, there is a transition on Q naught. So this is a self loop. Corresponding to input 1, there is a transition on Q naught Q1. This is another state. Now you have to mark the transition of Q naught Q1. Corresponding to input 0, there is a transition on Q naught Q2, and corresponding to input 1, there is a transition. There is a transition on. This is the wrong. This is the wrong transition mark. I am talking about Q naught Q1. The transition on Q naught Q1 corresponding to 1 is a self loop. Now you are having two transition for Q naught Q2. Q naught Q2 may corresponding to 0, there is a transition on Q naught state, and corresponding to input 1, there is a transition on Q naught Q1. There is a transition on corresponding to Q naught. Is it clear to everybody? Now you can verify this transition diagram is exactly similar to this one, except the nomenclature of the states, and that doesn't affect your string acceptance. Is it clear to everybody? So the number of states are 3. Tejas and everybody. Rishabh, I hope this concept is clear to you. So now let us consider another example. So I am having another question, and this question was asked in GATE 2015. इसमें पूछा गया. This problem was asked in GATE 2015. So let us understand what is the problem. This is the problem of GATE 2015. So the problem is, let L be the language represented by regular expression. Let L be the language. Let L be the language represented by the regular expression. L be the language represented by the regular expression sigma star 0011 sigma star. क्या हो गया? sigma star, where sigma is equal to 0,1, where sigma is equal to 0,1. क्या है? Sigma is 0,1. What is the minimum number of states in a DFA? What is the minimum number of states? What is the minimum number of states in a DFA? In a DFA that recognizes L complement. That recognizes L bar, which is complement of L. Which is complement of L. Option A 4, option B 5, option C 6, and option D 8. So everybody solve this problem. So this is also a very simple problem, but the confusion is created in this problem. Students को confuse किया गया इस problem. So you have to find out the minimum number of states in a DFA that recognizing L complement. So keep it in your mind. Regular languages are closed under complementation. So complementation में हमें क्या करना है? If I am constructing a DFA in L, suppose करो मैंने L के लिए I have constructed DFA for L, and say it is having n states. So L complement DFA will also be having n states. इसके अंदर भी कितनी होगी? n states. So when we convert a DFA accepting L to accept its complement, क्या करते हैं? We change the final state to non-final state. सिर्फ यही तो होता है, number of state थोड़ी change करते हैं. We used to change final state to non-final state, final state to non-final state, and non-final state to final state. And non-final states, there may be more than one non-final state. Non-final states to final state, and final state can be more than one. Non-final states to final states. So there is no change in the number of states. So the number of states remains the same. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now you are having, this is a regular expression. It has created a confusion where sigma की value क्या 0 1. So this given regular expression can be represented as the given regular expression sigma closure 0011 sigma closure can be represented as 0 plus 1 closure 0011, and say you can write it as 0 plus 1 closure. It can be converted into like this. Is it clear to everybody? It can be represented like this. So now you are having two different ways. As the previous question, you can construct directly a DFA, or what you can do, you can construct an NFA and convert then NFA into DFA. So you are having two different approaches. But in this case, I will follow only one approach. Second approach, you have to solve at EOI. So let us construct the direct DFA correspondingly. So this regular expression, what this regular expression is representing, this regular expression is representing that there are substring 0011. It means this regular expression contains, yeah, it will generate all the strings. It will generate all the strings. It will generate all the strings containing 0011 as substring. Containing 0011 as a substring. 0011 as a substring. So now you can construct the DFA form. So let us construct the DFA form. So first of all, the minimum length string is 0011 because there is a closure in the beginning, closure in the end, and the first string generated by the closure is epsilon always. So let us construct. So this is a Q0 state. So you are having 0 0. Let us put it into the form of like 0 0, and then you are having another state, then you are having input 1, and there is another state, so this is Q3, you are having another input, say you are having another state as Q4, and say this is the final state because the minimum length string is 0011, so it is accepted. Now you can directly write from here the minimum number of states required are 5. They cannot be minimized because the size of the minimum length string is 4, so the number of states will be 5. How many states will be there? There will be 5 because the minimum length string is of 4 length. Is it clear to everybody? So you are very much aware the minimum length string generated by the given regular expression is 0011. So length is equal to कितना हो गया 4. So the number of states कितने हो जाएंगे? Minimum number of states required. Minimum number of states required is equal to how much? The length of the string plus 1. Minimum length string plus 1. Minimum length string plus 1. Is it clear to everybody? It will represent the minimum length string plus 1. क्या represent करेगा? It will represent minimum length string plus 1. What is the minimum length of the string? Which is 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So according to that, you can directly mark it as there is a 5 states because this transition diagram will accept L. This is not final diagram, but when you will find out its complement will be represented. Only the initial non-final state will become final and final become non-final. So now let us mark the other transitions. What can be the other transition? There can be any number of ones in the beginning. There can be any number of ones in the beginning. There is a possibility that you can have another one after 0. So you will send it back to the initial state where there is a self loop of 1. It will go ahead only when it will find another 0. It will go ahead. Now there is a possibility that on Q2 state corresponding to 1 there is a transition on Q3 state, but there can be the possibility that you are having a string like this. It also contains 0011. So in that case, what you will do, for rest of the zeros, you will put a self loop of 0 on Q2 because there is a transition corresponding to 1 on Q2 on Q3. This is the transition from Q2 to Q3 corresponding to input 1. So the two transitions on Q2 are completed. Now let us find out. Now let us find out the transition on Q3. On Q3 you are having a transition corresponding to 1, but there is no transition corresponding to input 0. So what will you do? What we can do corresponding to input 0? Corresponding to input 0 we will send it back to the Q0, Q1 state. किस पे भेजना? Q1 पे भेज. Yeah, we can also send it. Yeah, we can also send it on the Q2 state. देखिए हमारे पास we are having two possibility. Either we can mark a transition on Q2 state because there is a cell group of 0, or we can mark a transition on Q1 corresponding to input 0. It's up to us. Both are correct. Is it clear to everybody? Now, let us you have marked the two transition on Q0, Q1, Q2 and Q3. Now you are left with Q4 state. So on Q4 state, there can be any number of zeros and ones because it is a substring of 0 and 1. So there can be any number of zeros and ones thereafter because it is given in the question. 0 plus 1 closer, 0 plus 1 closer. Yeah, you can say sigma closer, sigma closer. So there can be any number of zeros and 1 thereafter. Is it clear to everybody? So this is the finite, or yeah, this is the DFA which is accepting L. Now we can find out the DFA that will accept its complement. So what we will do? We will change the final state into non-final state and non-final state into the final state. Is it clear to everybody? So now you can construct the DFA that will accept its complement. So this is Q0 and there is a transition of input 1. There is another state. So this is Q1. There is another state. So this is Q2. This is another state which is Q3, and so there is another state which is Q4. Yeah, this is Q4. So this is the final state. We will convert it into the non-final state, and all the non-final states will be converted into final state. All the non-final states will be converted into final state. All the non-final states will be converted into the final state, and the transitions remains the same. All the transitions remains the same. So 0, 0, 1. क्या represent कर रहा है? 0, 0, 1, 1. And you can mark the transitions. You can mark the transitions. So this is corresponding to input 1. This is corresponding to input 0. You can see from here. You can mark it over here. This is corresponding to 0. And you are having another transition Q. Yeah, this is the final. So the number of state remains the same. And I have already explained to you. If L, you are constructing a DFA corresponding to L, and it is having any state, then the complement of L, the DFA having corresponding to complement of L is also having the same number of states. Is it clear to everybody? So you need to be focused on each and every aspect that is given in the problem. So now let us consider one more problem. Let us consider one more problem, and it is also very interesting problem. This is asked in GATE 2016. This is the problem of जो अभी हम discuss करने जा रहे हैं. This is the problem of GATE 2016. So let us understand this problem of GATE 2016. Let us understand the problem of GATE 2016. And you need to focus on the concept that you have studied in the conceptual classes, which are the basically the concept classes. So consider the following two statements. Consider the following two statements. The following two statements. And what are those statements? The first one is, if all states of an NFA are accepting states, if all states of an NFA are accepting states, if all states of an NFA are accepting state, then the language accepted by the NFA is, then the language accepted by NFA is sigma closure. क्या हो जाएगी? It is sigma closure. Now, say consider the second part. Second part क्या है? There exists a regular language A. There exists a regular language A. A regular language A such that for all languages B, such that for all languages B, such that for all languages B, A intersection B is regular. A intersection B is regular. Now, which of the following is correct? Which of the following is correct? We have to find out the correct one. Option A, only first is true. Only first. Option B, only second. Option C, both first and second are correct. And option D, both first and second are false. Both first and second are false. Or you can write them, the first is true. You can write it, mark it as true. वैसे तो ये correct mention किया हुआ है, correct और true both are similar. Now everybody solve this problem at your end and let me know your answers. Everyone solve this problem. Everybody. This is a very interesting problem. This is very interesting problem. You just solve it. अच्छा हमने एक, चलो कोई नहीं, उसको हम आगे कर लेंगे. एक और बड़ी conceptual problem है. Everybody solve. चलिए सभी लोग solve करें. Consider the following two statements. If all the states of an NFA are accepting state, then the language accepted by NFA is sigma string. देखिए, in case of NFA, देखिए, as I told you earlier, in case of you can say NFA, there is a possibility of dead state. इसकी possibility हो सकती है dead state, and dead states are never the accepting states. So all the strings of NFA are accepting state, then the language accepted by NFA is sigma string. So the language accepted by that NFA cannot be sigma string. Sigma string means all combination which are in the sigma. If the sigma is 0, 1, then it is a 0, 0 plus 1 closure. If sigma is AB, then it is A plus B closure. If sigma is A, then it is A closure. Are you getting my point or not? So in that case, it is not, this statement is not satisfiable for dead state. This statement is not satisfiable for dead states. इसकी बात कर रहे हैं, we are talking about dead states, or you can call them dummy state. क्या बोल सकते हैं आप? Dummy state, or even you can call them trap. You can call them trap. So this condition is not available because dead states are non-accepting states. ये क्या? These are non-accepting states. Or non-accepting states are non-final states. Basically, you can call them non-final states as well. You can call them non-final states. क्या हो गया? Non-final states. There exists a regular language A such that for all languages B, A intersection B is regular. So देखिए first statement तो आपका false हो गया, or you can call it as incorrect, because of the reason there is a possibility of dead states or a dummy state or a trap state which are non-accepting states. ठीक है? So all the states cannot be a final state. Now there exists a regular language A such that for all languages B, देखिए आप समझिए, there exists a regular language A such that for all languages B, A intersection B is regular. Are you getting my point or not? तो देखिए इस केस में आप क्या कह सकते हैं कि मैंने ये मान लिया, मैंने एज्यूम कर लिया कि सपोज करो मेरे पास जो A है, सपोज करो माई लैंग्वेज, रेगुलर लैंग्वेज ए की हम बात कर रहे हैं, से आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट रेगुलर लैंग्वेज ए से विच इज 5. क्या हो सकती है? 5 हो सकती है. एंड इंटरसेक्शन, एंड यू आर हैविंग अनदर लैंग्वेज बी, से अनदर रेगुलर लैंग्वेज बी, इट कैन बी एनी, ये कोई भी वैल्यू हो सकती है, इट कैन बी एनी लैंग्वेज. क्या हो सकती है? एनी लैंग्वेज हो सकती है, एनी रेगुलर लैंग्वेज. So in this case, when you will perform the intersection of 5 intersection B, so what it will result? It results into 5. क्या result करेगा? Into 5, and 5 is regular. phi क्या है? Phi is regular. You are very much aware about that. Phi is a regular expression. Is it clear to everybody? So in this case, this statement is true. This statement is a true statement. So which option is correct? Only first is true, incorrect. So only second is true. This is the correct option, and rest of the incorrect option. I think this is clear to everybody. Now let us understand one more problem, which is very interesting. And this is a problem asked in GATE 2016. This is also asked in GATE 2016. So let us understand this problem as well. आइए समझते इस problem. This is also the problem of GATE 2016. This is also the problem of GATE 2016. So let us understand what is this. The number of states in the minimum sized DFA, the number of states in a minimum sized DFA, that accepts the language defined by the regular expression defined by the regular expression defined by the regular expression 0 plus 1 closure 0 plus 1, and there is another statement which is 0 plus 1 closure is we have to find out the minimum number of states. So this is a numerical answer type problem. So I am giving you the option. So option A is 1, option B I am giving you 2, option C is 3, and say option D is 4. Everybody solve this problem. Everybody. Now what you can do, you can apply the, I am giving you the hint, you can apply the identities of regular expression. In such cases, you can also use the identities of regular expression to minimize the given regular expression. You can do that as well. So you have to find out the number of states in a minimal size DFA. In a minimal size DFA means you have to find out the minimum number of states. क्या करना है? You have to find out the minimum number of states. You have to find out minimum number of states. You have to find out the minimum number of states. The number of states in a minimum size DFA that accepts the language defined by the regular expression. This is the regular expression. So you are having the same approach. You are having a regular expression. You can construct a DFA directly, or you can construct an NFA and you can convert it into the DFA. This is another approach. Okay. You can also do that. Say you are having a regular expression. You can minimize this regular expression. Minimize regular expression using identities. क्या यूज करना है? You have to use the identities. Clear? Minimize regular expression using identities. Then this is the minimized regular expression, and then you can convert into a DFA. क्या कर सकते हैं आप इसके लिए DFA बना सकते हैं, और from this minimized regular expression you can convert it into the NFA and you can find out the DFA. This can also be done. Is it clear to everybody? Now say you are having the given expression is, this is the basically concept behind it. Now the given regular expression is, क्या है given regular expression? Given regular expression is 0 plus 1 closure 0 plus 1, and you are having 0 plus 1. Now this is the bigger one. Let us have a small example. Say I am having a closure A and I am having another A closure. क्या मेरे पास another A closure? जब मैं इसको expand करता हूँ, when I will expand this part, देखिए this is your A closure. क्या है? A closure है. तो जब आप इसे ओपन करेंगे तो क्या मिलेगा? When you will open A clean star, this will be epsilon A square, A cube, and so on. And you are having A, then you can open this A star as well. it will give you epsilon a square, a cube, and so on. You will get these values. Now, say I am concatenating this a with the left one. मैं a को क्या कर रहा हूँ? I am concatenating. But concatenating means मैं इसके अंदर क्या कर रहा हूँ? Multiply कर रहा हूँ. You can understand it. Yeah, I am putting it inside the bracket. So it will give you epsilon a is a. देखिए, I am putting this a inside this bracket. It will give you a square, a cube, a to the power 4, and so. Is it clear to everybody? Now you are having the remaining closer. So you can write it as this is epsilon a square, a cube. Now why do you understand it? So here is an epsilon. Now you can concatenate this part with this part. So when you will perform a concatenation, then it will be converted into, it will give you a square, a cube, a to the power 4, and so on. Is it clear to everybody? So what is it? It represents the a positive closure. ये किसको represent करता है? It represents a का positive closure. देखिए, I can write it directly as well, but I am just giving you the example why I am going to convert it into this. Is it clear to everybody? So you are very much aware that a star a is equal to a positive closure, and a positive closure, देखिए आपने, what is your finding? Your finding is a star a is equal to a positive closure. Your another finding is a positive closure, a cleans closure is a positive closure. Is it clear to everybody? So according to this concept, why these are equal, I have given you the detailed explanation. So now you can understand it. So you can merge these two. So first of all, you can merge these two, then it will become 0 plus 1 ka positive closure. Now you are having 0 plus 1 closure. So a is your 0 plus 1 basically here. So now this will be converted into 0 plus 1 का positive closure. इसमें convert हो जाएगा. It will be converted into 0 plus 1 positive closure. Now for the 0 plus 1 positive closure, the minimum length string. What can be the minimum length string in this case? It can be 0, it can be 1, or the combination of 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 and so on. This situation is like this. So the minimum length string either is 1. Minimum length की string क्या 1 है? It means initial state is not a final state. देखिए, as I told you in the conceptual session, say if you are having a closure and you are having a का positive closure, so what will be their finite automata? देखिए, a closure is generating epsilon as a first string. So when epsilon is a first string, then it means initial state is a final state. But in case of a positive closure, we are getting small a as a minimum length string. This is a cube, a to the power 4, and so on. When this is a is a minimum length string, then it requires two states. Here epsilon is a minimum length string, so initial state will be a final state. So it requires only one. So this is q naught, which is a final state. There is a loop on the initial state, and initial state is a final state. But with a positive closure, it gives you a minimum length string a, and when minimum length string is a, then it requires two states. So this is q1, which is the final state, and say this is q naught, and there is a self loop of a on q1 state. क्या है q1 state पे क्या है? There is a self loop. Is it clear to everybody? Now you are having your minimized regular expression is 0 plus 1 का closure. Your minimized regular expression क्या है आपका? So your, देखिए, this is the concept that I have explained you. So this is the minimized regular expression. What is your minimized regular expression? It is 0 plus 1 का positive closure. So what will be its finite automata, you can say? या आप DFA अगर इसका बनाते हैं, so what will be the DFA? It is a positive closure. You can write it as, sir, minimum length string either 0 or 1. So it will be on to the final state. So this is Q1, and there can be a self loop of 0. So the how many states are required here? How many states are required? So the minimum number of states required कितने होगी यहाँ पे? So the minimum number of states required is equal to 2. Minimum number of states is equal to कितना हो गया जी 2. So which option is correct? You will say, sir, option B is correct. वैसे this was the numerical answer type problem. So you have to fill it over here 2. क्या करना आपको 2 fill करना. So there was a question raised by one of the student, and let me cover it. In the previous session मैं cover नहीं कर पाया था, but let me cover it today. We are left with some time. Just wait. The doubt of the student was, हाँ, देखिए, These are the questions that can be yours as well. These questions used to be asked by most of the students. देखिए, there is the problem of revision. देखिए, these are the student doubts. These are general doubts हैं. What are the students' doubt? And these used to be the doubt of every student based on my experience. The problem of revision. क्या है? The problem of revision. Problem of revision. And the second one, जो second है, performance of test series. क्या है? The performance of test series. Performance of test series is low. And what are the other? Performance is low due to silly mistakes. Is low and reason उन्होंने खुद दिया, due to silly mistakes. Due to silly mistakes. And the another one is, after giving exam, I think I don't know anything. Next is, after giving test, I think I don't know anything. I think I don't know anything. I don't know anything. ठीक है, अगर आप मेरे if you will visit my Wi-Fi Helpmate YouTube channel, you will find some gate strategy playlist. There is a, yeah, you can say Gyan Ki Baat, and in the Gyan Ki Baat there is a concept where I have given the concept how to perform the revision, how to revise your concept, and in the previous, I think in one of the session I have conducted that part too. But this is the common problem, and let me tell you the reason one by one. The problem of revision, it is the greatest problem. Why this is the problem of revision? जब हम क्लासेस अटेंड करते हैं, व्हेन वी यूज्ड टू स्टडी द क्लासेस, तो हम क्या करते हैं, हम सोचते हैं जो क्लास में हमने स्टडी किया इट इज एनफ फॉर अस. दिस इज वन ऑफ द ड्रॉबैक कि हम उसको बाद में रिवाइज नहीं करते. देखिए, आई हैव गिवन यू द कॉन्सेप्ट दैट बी ए सेल्फ ड्राइवर. आई हैव टोल्ड यू बी अ सेल्फ ड्राइवर. बी ए सेल्फ ड्राइवर मीन्स यू हैव टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम्स एट योर एंड. If you are attending the classes at that time, teacher is the driver or a faculty is the driver and you are sitting in the car. मैंने आपको एक एग्जाम्पल भी दिया था. If your hobby is traveling, so traveling hobby means there are two different ways of traveling. In one way you want to visit the locations and you want to know the way कि किस किस रास्ते से आप गए थे, कहाँ पे क्या आपने खाया था, किस ढाबे पे आपने खाना खाया था, किस रेस्टोरेंट में आपने खाना खाया. दिस इज वन वे. अनदर वे क्या है कि भाई हम तो रिलैक्स होकर सोते हुए जाते हैं, जहां हमें जाना होता है वहां पे घूमते हैं, वापस आ जाते हैं सोते हुए. सो दिस इज अनदर. इट मीन्स व्हेन योर टारगेट इज वहां पे जाके देखेंगे, जो होगा देखा जाएगा. सो दैट पार्ट, in that case you can never become a self driver. Self driver means you will not be able to clear your concept. So conceptual clarity plays vital role. This is the first step. सेकेंड क्या है कि कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी के लिए आप अगर अभी भी स्टडी कर रहे हैं, देन यू हैव टू रिविजिट दोज कॉन्सेप्ट्स एंड सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम सोल्व्ड बाय द टीचर एट योरसेल्फ. आप जो टीचर ने कराया उसी को सॉल्व करो. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट और नो? जब आप रिवीजन परफॉर्म करें, तो रिवीजन परफॉर्म करने में आप क्या कर सकते हैं कि अगर आपका कोई थियोरेटिकल सब्जेक्ट है, यू कैन मेक द एक्रोनिम्स. आप किसी चीज को याद, देखिए कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी सेज कि भाई आपको ज्यादा याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है, बट यू नीड टू लर्न द कॉन्सेप्ट्स. तो कॉन्सेप्ट्स को लर्न करने के लिए यू कैन क्रिएट द सेट ऑफ एक्रोनिम्स किसी भी सब्जेक्ट्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आप स्टडी कर रहे हैं कि भाई आपके पास, फॉर एग्जाम्पल से यू आर स्टडिंग द थ्योरी ऑफ कंप्यूटेशन, क्योंकि हम थ्योरी ऑफ कंप्यूटेशन की बात कर रहे हैं, उसमें आपके पास फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन है, कॉन्टेक्स्ट फ्री ग्रामर आपका पीडीए है, आपके पास ट्यूरिंग मशीन है और उसके साथ अनडिसाइडेबिलिटी. अब आप इसमें देख लीजिए कि क्या क्या चीजें हैं, क्वेश्चन किन टॉपिक से पूछे जाते हैं. मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ स्टेट फाइंड आउट करने के क्वेश्चंस, रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन से फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा के आपसे फिर मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ स्टेट के क्वेश्चन, रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन आइडेंटिफाई करना, डायग्राम गिवन है और उसके करस्पॉन्डिंग रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन आइडेंटिफाई करना. तो उन सब के लिए जो की कॉन्सेप्ट्स आपने लर्न किए, की कॉन्सेप्ट्स लाइक द वे ऑफ कन्वर्टिंग ए फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा इनटू रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन, देयर आर सर्टेन स्टेप्स। अगर आप उन स्टेप्स को याद नहीं रख पाते हैं, आप उनके शॉर्ट एक्रोनिम बना लो टू रिमेंबर दैट, और अपने सेल्फ नोट्स बनाइए। डोंट गो थ्रू द पीडीएफ, पीडीएफ इज ए सपोर्टिंग डॉक्यूमेंट, बट यू नीड टू, बिकॉज समटाइम्स टीचर यूज टू स्पीक, टीचर कैन नॉट राइट ईच एंड एवरीथिंग, टीचर गिव्स यू द एक्सप्लेनेशन। तो एक्सप्लेनेशन आपको जैसे समझ में आता अपनी वर्डिंग में, यू कैन पेन डाउन दैट, दिस इज वन वे। सो रिवीजन के लिए आपको क्या करना है कि मान लिया आपका करंट सब्जेक्ट चल रहा है, तो प्रीवियस वाले के आप टेस्ट में जरूर अपियर करें, आप टेस्ट में अपियर जरूर करें। सेकंड क्या है, सेकंड इज द परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ टेस्ट सीरीज इज लो। देखिए, ड्यू टू सिली मिस्टेक, व्हाई दीज आर द सिली मिस्टेक्स, सिली मिस्टेक्स का रीजन भी लैक ऑफ कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी ही है। दिस इज आल्सो द लैक ऑफ कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी। कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी रीजन क्या है कि हमें सिंगल कॉन्सेप्ट तो याद हो जाते हैं, बट इन द गेट एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चन आस्क्ड बेस्ड ऑन मिक्स कॉन्सेप्ट्स। तो मिक्स कॉन्सेप्ट की प्रॉब्लम आपको थोड़ी सी ज्यादा करनी पड़ेगी टू मेक द क्लैरिटी ऑफ दैट कॉन्सेप्ट। क्योंकि आपको एक टीचर ने या मैंने एक कॉन्सेप्ट कराया कि से हाउ टू डिजाइन ए फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा, आपको डिजाइनिंग आ गई, बट एग्जामिनेशन में क्वेश्चन आ गया कि भाई ये दिस इज अ रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन एंड फाइंड द मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ स्टेट, तो उसके लिए भी आपको फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा बनाना है। So in that case, you need the conceptual clarity of regular expression, the way of converting a regular expression into the finite automata, and the minimization technique. Is it clear to you? So you, instead of solving the problem concept wise, better to solve the problems based on mixed concept. जितनी ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करेंगे उतना आपके लिए बेनिफिशियल है, ये टीचर आपको शुरू से ही बताते हुए आ रहे हैं। एंड द थर्ड जो है, आफ्टर गिविंग टेस्ट आई थिंक आई डोंट नो एनी, दिस इज द जनरल, इवन दिस इज द जनरल ह्यूमन नेचर, मतलब सभी के साथ होता है। इवन अगर आप एग्जामिनेशन में भी जाएंगे तब भी आपको लगेगा कि यू आर ब्लैंक। आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट और नॉट? तो हाँ, लेकिन जो टेस्ट सीरीज का बेनिफिट है, सो द बेनिफिट ऑफ टेस्ट सीरीज is that you can identify your gaps in study। इसका जो बेनिफिट है, जो टेस्ट सीरीज रिजल्ट्स है, रिजल्ट्स और यू कैन से स्कोर है, ये टेस्ट सीरीज के स्कोर आपके बताते हैं गैप्स इन स्टडी। क्या बताते हैं? दे रिप्रेजेंट्स द गैप्स इन स्टडी। अब नाउ इट्स अप टू यू हाउ टू एलिमिनेट दीज गैप्स। क्या रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं? दे रिप्रेजेंट्स गैप्स इन स्टडी। क्या रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं? गैप्स इन स्टडी। नाउ दीज टेस्ट आर योर बेस्ट फ्रेंड्स, क्योंकि ये बता रहे हैं कि आपकी जो प्रिपरेशन है उसमें कहाँ गैप है। भैया, GATE examination is in the month of February. You are still having sufficient time to relook at those concepts. So these tests are your best friend. जो आपकी weakness बताते हैं, these are your best friends. These are your best friends. You are still having time. You have to fill these gaps. You need to fill these gaps. और इसके लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? टू फिल दीज गैप्स यू हैव टू रीलुक द कॉन्सेप्ट्स, रीलुक द कॉन्सेप्ट्स, सॉल्व मिक्स्ड कॉन्सेप्ट प्रॉब्लम्स, सॉल्व मिक्स्ड कॉन्सेप्ट प्रॉब्लम्स एज मच एज यू कैन। आई थिंक, मुझे लगता है कि आज का सेशन, क्योंकि दिस सेशन इज ऑफ 1 hour ड्यूरेशन, वी शुड आई थिंक वी शुड नाउ क्लोज द सेशन। थैंक यू डियर स्टूडेंट, थैंक यू फॉर अटेंडिंग द सेशन। गुड नाइट, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट सेशन में, बट नाउ आई एम क्लोजिंग दिस।